wondered how Christmas truly began? Beyond the gifts, the trees, and the joyful traditions we celebrate today, lies a story far older than most people realize. Christmas didn't start the way we know it now. Its roots stretch back through history, shaped by ancient cultures and winter rituals that came long before our modern celebrations. In this documentary, The Origins of Christmas, from Pagan Fires to Holy Nights, I'll take you on a journey to uncover how Christmas evolved over time. We'll explore where it started, how different cultures shaped it, and how it transformed into the holiday we know and cherish around the world today. Every December, billions of people around the world celebrate Christmas, a season of joy, family, food, laughter, and light. But behind the colorful lights and festive cheer lies an ancient story, one far older than the Christian faith itself. A story of winter nights, pagan fires, Roman feasts, and a moment in history where belief transformed tradition. Long before Christmas, long before the birth of Jesus was ever celebrated, winter was already the most sacred season of the year. For ancient peoples across Europe, the year's shortest day, the winter solstice, marked the moment when the sun began its return, a sign that light, warmth, and life would come again. To celebrate survival through the darkness, they decorated their homes with evergreen plants, symbols of life that endured even in winter's death. In Scandinavia, the Norse celebrated Yule, burning giant logs to honor the reborn sun. The Celts believed mistletoe carried magical blessings of fertility and protection. And in Rome, things got much louder. In Rome, winter celebrations were louder and wilder, filled with feasting and merriment. These festivals would later influence many of the customs we now associate with Christmas. Welcome back. We've seen how ancient winter traditions began, but now we turn to Rome, where things were far from quiet. While other cultures welcomed winter with calm reflection, the Romans turned it into a massive celebration. Their festival, Saturnalia, became known across history as the wildest party the ancient world had ever seen. By the time winter arrived in ancient Rome, the city transformed into something completely extraordinary. For 1 week, ordinary life stopped. Work paused, schools closed, and an explosion of color laughter, and freedom filled the streets. This was Saturnalia, one of the wildest festivals the ancient world had ever known. Saturnalia was unlike any festival before it, because it turned society upside down. For these few days, the rules of Rome were reversed. Masters served their slaves. The poor dined like the wealthy. Even the lowest citizens could mock the highest without punishment.
More wine for anyone?
Excuse me, citizen, a fine day for celebration, wouldn't you say?
Indeed, the gods smile upon us.
Io Saturnalia, the king of misrule reigns. Let the feasting begin.
One of Saturnalia's most mischievous traditions was the King of Saturnalia, also called the Lord of Misrule. A random person, often a servant or someone of low status, was chosen to act as a mock king, giving ridiculous orders that everyone had to follow.
Everyone must dance. Let the feasting and merriment commence. Today, even senators shall serve.
As Saturnalia reached its peak, the Romans indulged in endless feasting, laughter, and play. Tables overflowed with food and wine, while dice games and gambling filled the night with cheers. For 1 week, pleasure ruled Rome, and no one held back. Feasts filled the days and nights of Saturnalia. Tables overflowed with roasted meats, bread, olives, fruits, and wine. Games, music, dancing, and even gambling, normally frowned upon, were encouraged. For a moment in time, Rome belonged to joy. Believe it or not, the act of giving presents didn't start with Christmas. It began here, in ancient Rome, as friends traded small gifts to honor the spirit of Saturnalia. And yes, one tradition from Saturnalia still lives strongly today. The giving of small gifts, known as sigillaria, became a popular part of the festival. People exchanged candles, figurines, sweets, and symbols of good fortune, a custom that would one day evolve into Christmas gift giving. As Saturnalia comes to an end, the laughter, games, and feasts leave behind a spirit of joy and generosity. For a brief time, the ordinary became extraordinary, and the world of rules and rank gave way to mischief and celebration. A reminder that even in the strictest times, people will always find a reason to celebrate.
Thanks for watching. Tell us in the comments, what Bible story do you want us to do next? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join the Adventure Bible Tales Club, where every story has a lesson and every child is a hero.